Okay, Deanna, you wanted to see how this works? It literally just pulls all the way down here, and voila, you don't even have to hold it. Same here, da, da, da. Don't have to hold it. So I did keep these in their original jars. I will switch them over eventually, just not right now. And so those are ball mason jars, and I don't like them because they have embossing in the glass. And so I can't put a label on them, and I really need things to be labeled. Those are actually two different kinds of rice, one's for Charlotte, one's for us. And then I got that oil jar at the dollar store, and I kind of sort of hate it. The little pour spout that comes with it sucks. So I found these plastic, like, I guess they're wine stoppers, and they have this little flip top. I found these in my drawer. I don't know where they came from. I don't remember buying them. I think Aubrey gave them to us. And they're great, but it doesn't fit in here. When it had the top that came with it, it did fit up there, but that top, it won't stay in the jar, which is kind of a problem. And that's our overstock bin, obviously, and then that's like some serving bowls that we just use occasionally. So I just kind of want to... So this is our pantry, which is far from perfect, but considering what it looked like before Jennifer touched it, and then this is pretty close to what it looked like after she was done. I mean, it is still kind of messy for not because of the way that she did it, but because we are not that great about putting stuff back. Plus, Matt moved out, so things got switched around a little bit. But yeah, so I actually have a bunch more of these. Oh, so there's an ongoing argument about this right here. Yeah, that's actually kind of a funny argument. So Ron does not want me to touch his cereal. I wanted to get cereal containers, and he said absolutely not. He needs to be able to see the boxes. And I was like, oh, I can label the cereal containers. He's like, no. He wants to see the boxes. Plus, he says that cereal gets stale in cereal containers because of the extra air, and he likes being able to squeeze the air out of the bag, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, what if I put the bag in the container? And he vetoed that as well. So the compromise is going to be to put all the cereal in a bin like that. So I had a bunch in the garage, and I washed them all with the Dawn Power Wash, and they're like in the bathroom. I have 2 more to wash. I was going to use them for my laundry, but I think I'm going to find a different solution for my laundry. But so Jennifer set up the system for us. That's roots, sugars. I don't know why I have like 5 bags of powdered sugar. I don't know how that happened. Oh, I think it was from Aubrey's wedding, which means those are really old. Snacks. Ron has been great about keeping his snacks in there. We have our baking, various flours, because I had to make my own flour blend since Trader Joe's. This is my flour blend. Trader Joe's stopped carrying their really good flour, and they switched it over to millet, which is disgusting and bitter and nasty, and the reason why people hate gluten-free food. Anyway, so a lot of this stuff I just moved into here when I was cleaning out the pantry, or the spice cabinet. God, these things are fabulous. I love my Magic Bullet. So, and then the pasta I now moved into up there. I need to get a bigger container because I really want to be able to open that up. Ron always weighs our pasta because we will cook various amounts based on what we are making. So lasagna gets 12 ounces and mac and cheese gets 10. So just depends. And then rice and beans. There's a funny story that goes with this. So right after Jennifer did the pantry, Ron came in. He's like, "Where's the rice?" Like, it's in the container that's marked rice and beans. So that was really funny. Anyway, so you can see That's a disaster. That was not like that after Jennifer got done. That's all on us. And then, like, I have a solution for the bags that I'm going to work on. So just some stuff that I've gotten inspiration for from YouTube. So I'll be implementing those over the next couple weeks. But I'm only doing this on the weekends until school lets out, and then hopefully I can get everything finished. So that's our pantry. And then I still have to do this nightmare. Oh my God. All of these are left over from when I was fostering. And then like we have this counter over here. So that's pretty much my baking counter. So I really kind of want to move like my baking stuff over here. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. And then like I have all this down here that's not being utilized at all. So I'm thinking I can take some stuff out of the pantry and put it down here and move stuff around. And then my favorite coffee mugs do not fit in here, and they're up on top, so I can't use them. They're like way up here. So, and I can't get to them. Those are my favorites. And then these are like really cheap wine glasses, and they're great for water because they're just the right size and they stay cold. And they're also good for, they're actually meant for wine, but they're good for water and hot tea because it keeps the tea really hot. So yeah, so like a lot of that stuff can go. I don't know why we have like 200 measuring cups. It just doesn't make any sense because we don't even really use those because I like these here. Anyway, so my floor is an absolute disgusting disaster. But you know, the whole deal is to clean from the top down. Oh yeah, so this is our coffee thing. I told Ron that while he's home this week, it's his job to clean that up. And then this is all tea and coffee. Obviously tea and coffee are kind of our thing. So I love this container. I got this ages ago, and what I love about it is it's stackable. You cannot really stack these cardboard ones. So, and I've had this is chai tea, like this kind of chai. It's actually not chai, it's cardamom and cinnamon, I think. Yeah, cardamom and cinnamon. And I bought like 250 of them for like $20 on Amazon like a billion years ago. And as long as they're airtight, they really don't go bad. So, anyway, and then I love that. And highly recommend one of these if you're a visual person like I am. I had these for forever. Jennifer gave them to me. I actually have two. And I just never really had a place to put them up till we moved here. And then it just took me forever to get them up. But it is fabulous. I love this clock so much because for whatever reason, I really just ignore digital stuff. And so having this analog clock and having it huge and having it where I can see it from pretty much anywhere this side of the house is just, it's so helpful because it's different enough that it catches my eye. It's just, yeah, it's great. I highly recommend one of those if you're a visual organizer, or I should say visual organization style. So that's great. Anyway, so still need to clean the inside of the oven, but I may just hire someone to do that because, yeah, like I said last night, I just get grossed out by textures, even if there's like a layer of paper towel in between me and them. I have to come up with a solution for all my meds. Oh yeah, so like these are just some of my meds. And then like my sharps container really shouldn't be there. This is empty. I just need to, so I bought these like when Matt moved into his apartment. These are actually real, they're not fake. So apparently succulents can survive an indefinite amount of time in a plastic container. Anyway, so I don't like the little thingies that they came in. They're just this weird fake silvery stuff. So I got these at IKEA, so I just need to switch them over. More meds, cat meds. So my next part of this whole kitchen process is to clean all of that off. And I'm still not really sure what to do about that. The toaster oven solution over there. I really hate having to go into that little area to make toast, and then that freezer is definitely going to stay there, but I think I'm going to cover it in contact paper or something to make it, I don't know, at least if it's white it kind of blends in. But anyway, the cats absolutely love to be able to sit there, so I need to put something there for them to be able to sit there, because Deja likes to watch the squirrels, and I will put like squirrel food out on the patio, and Deja will come up and sit in the window and ack at them. That is the second ugliest chandelier on the planet. I'll show you the first ugliest in just a second. So that is all like my craft supplies of the moment. Yeah, this house is way too big for all of our stuff, and then I need to do something about that bookcase. I think has been unassembled for 4 years, just saying. So I need to put that together too. So, and then the other like current thing is this disaster. So obviously horizontal surfaces are kind of like my organizational thing, and so I will just like dump stuff. And that's kind of the whole point of being a butterfly, air quotes, butterfly, as far as Clutterbug's organizational styles. So in order to keep my table clean, I really need to have like a landing spot, as everyone likes to say. Yeah, so that bookcase that hasn't been assembled is another one of these. Actually, I think those are just the doors. I think the bookcase itself is in the garage. So I'm going to create a landing spot using this antique. I say antique. It's actually probably like a 20-year-old IKEA. They don't sell that anymore. And put that over here by the door so I can kind of land there and figure that out. I do have this. Again, this is a butterfly organizational style, is the doom pile. And I do generally pretty good about sticking my shoes in there, mostly. I don't know. That's really... I was hoping that that bench would work, but it doesn't seem to be working. That may just be my needing to create the habit. So real quick, this is my office slash our guest room. And Jennifer got this set up for me, and it's working really well because it's very visual. It was pretty funny that I couldn't find my label maker, but it was right here all along. There's an influencer who is joking that she has labeled her label maker, and apparently I need to do the same thing and just put it there so I can see it. So again, these bins, this whole thing is very effective for me. So Jennifer got me set up with that before I knew that that was my organizational style, but she recognized that that worked well for me. Having clear plastic containers, these aren't labeled, but I do know what they are in general. So, and then, you know, piles are okay as long as they're organized piles. So like this will not work for me because it's not labeled, it's not clear. I have no idea what's in there. So I don't know. I may label it once I figure out what's going to go in there. We'll see. So, but yeah, so these are the areas I'll be working on. This just needs to be cleared up. So anyway, that's that. I will keep you guys updated as it gets done.